Hey there, Skylar speaking, and welcome to Aptitude. This is a short questionnaire that definitely won't make you paranoid, so without further ado, let's get into it. Thank you for submitting your application. To get to know you better, you will now take a brief aptitude test. Your honesty is of the utmost importance. Proceed carefully, as once you select an option, you cannot go back to change it. Alright. Select the basement. Oh no. Select the statement that best describes or is most likely. I'm not scared easily. I do not give up on my goals. I don't get angry easily, or I prefer to be alone. I would say that I don't get angry easily. TV is to static as radio is to noise, I think. Select the statement that best describes or is most likely you. Let's see, I often lose my temper. No. I'm frequently frightened, I have a small social network, or I regret my actions. I would definitely say I regret my actions. If Bobby has 5 organs and loses 2 organs, how many organs does Bobby have? 3? I think? Assuming he didn't have that many to begin with? Select the statement that best describes or is most like you. I treat anger as a friend. I speed up if I need to walk through the darkness. There are many people who would look for me if I disappeared. Well, isn't that ominous? I speed up if I need to walk through the dark, to be honest. Does the conclusion follow the premises? All violets are flowers. Some flowers fade quickly. Therefore, some violets fade quickly. Well, if all violets are flowers and some flowers fade quickly, that would be like saying violets. But, I mean, violets might have different properties? I don't know, not enough information. 5 is to 5 as 2 is to 2. How often would you check that a loved one has returned home? Oh, how would you, not how often. I mean, I guess it depends where they are. Probably text them. Select the statement that best describes or is most likely. I don't give up on things. I care about the truth. I'm very extroverted. I like to watch horror movies. Oh, I do like to watch horror movies. That is true, but I do care about the truth. Eye is to soul as window is... I don't like how it keeps saying look out the window. I looked behind me. I got scared. I'm gonna cover my head with a blanket. I'm scared. Eye is to soul as window is to body, I guess? I don't know. If Bob is walking 20 miles per hour to the east and Robert is working 10 miles an hour to the west, how long does it take for them to meet? He's walking 20 miles per hour to the east. I mean, we don't know how far they are. Select the statement that best describes or is most like you. I often have the sense that someone's watching me. Burn, poison, drown, hang, burned. I burn all the food I cook. Truth is to lies as test is to... what? Truth is to lies, so they're opposites, as test is to you? I don't know. Select the statement that best describes or is most like you. When I sign a contract, I make sure to keep my end of the bargain. I have many friends. I should look out the window. I'm scared. Keep my end of the bargain. Oh god. I have many friends. I should look out the window. What does God look like? Empty. What's the best kind of animal? Cat. Select the statement that best describes or is most like you. I'm patient with people I hate. If Rob has a cup which is 2/3 full of liquid, pours 1/2 into the garbage, how much does he have left? Oh god, don't make me do math, please. Okay, so 2/3 is 4/6, and that's 3/6. He has 1/6 left. That's none of these. I don't know. Look out the window? I guess? I don't know. A man buys a snake, an illustrated book, and a bottle of wine. Does this man read more or less books than the average human? It's an illustrated book, so probably less, but not enough to say. We have a cake together. You look out the window. You split the cake in 2 sections. Then I choose which section to eat. How do you split the cake? Half and half. We each eat half of the cake. Okay. Choose the statement you're most afraid of. There's a man peering into your window. There's a knock on your door. You failed the test. Look out the window. You failed the test. That's scary. Select the statement that best describes or most like you. I rarely second guess myself. I often look out the window. Often look out the window. Pig is to farmer as human is to Well, the pig is controlled by the farmer and is killed by the farmer. So human is to death. Pig is to farmer, is human is to fear? Test, I guess? Thank you for completing the test. Your answers will be reviewed. Expect contact soon. You know where to look. Okay, my window's shut. Oh my gosh. I guess that's over? Well, that's going to be all today for Aptitude. I haven't done one of these trivia questionnaire horror games in a while, so this was a short little odd kind of game, but I like it. Definitely made me paranoid, and I will be checking my window often. But nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching. As I always say, have a nice morning, night, evening, afternoon, whatever time it is for you. I hope you have a good one. Thank you all so much again for watching. Remember to take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!